Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome to episode 21 of Revolution 2. So, first off, there's been a big update to the pack, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to look at it before I convert over, I guess. Haggle has advanced the pack to Revolution 3, which has made a significant number of changes. It's removed some of the it's removed hardcore questing, and they're going for I think it's better questing. None of those quests have been written yet, but yeah, there's a lot of changes. There's what else? There's a few things. Biomes of Plenty's been removed from recommended due to its interference with ChromatiCraft, and there's a bunch of changes like you can't sleep anymore at all. It's completely removed, but he's also removed the sleep thing here, so you don't have to sleep. You don't get the craziness that happens, because I mean at the moment when you sleep, you're in bed for maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes and you're up again, you know, and you only get a quarter of the bar up. So I think that's been removed, and numerous tweaks. So I will look into it, just not straight away. I'm a little bit behind on my recording at the moment, in that I'm pretty much recording the day before things go out. So due to going away for the weekend, and yeah, the new job and everything, I'm just a little bit behind and still trying to catch up. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up a bit more this weekend, so might be able to get a bit further ahead and be able to deal with a pack change like that. So first things first, you can see what I've done in between episodes here. I've run item conduits from the farm, and you can see I've cleared a bit of the farm out. I'm currently working towards perhaps, I think I might change the actual circuit board in here. I want to change it so that I can put pumpkins into this farm. I'm hoping, yeah, by doing that, I'll be able to convert them to seeds and then pump them into here, because at the moment this can handle, I haven't actually set that up yet, so let's do that. We can put this on here, and the farm can't do pumpkins at the moment because it's set up to vegetables. I think pumpkins is a different farm type. I'd have to double check. It'll be going through and finding out which, what is it? Tubes, isn't it? So what do we got? Please tell me. Okay, yep. What do we need? Orchard, peat bog, crops, vegetables, succulent reed, gourd. So I need to actually get a gourd farm, which should enable me to put pumpkins in there. And hopefully that means that be able to plant them and then bring them out through a crafter or something into seeds and then into here. I'm still not sure whether this is going to be the wisest choice to do this setup, but at the moment, you know, for lack of something better to do in regards to power, this is how I'm going. So first thing I'm going to do is move this pumpkin. Use the right tool, it'll be alright. Too much in inventory, only because I broke all that grass. Let's put the dirt back down. So this episode, I'm going to get the next step of fuel production. So you can see here we've got ethanol and we've got plant oil. The next thing we require is a refinery, which is this one here. So it's a 5x3 block wide device. So I'm thinking probably here would look good. And as you can see in the book, it's made up of multiple levels. And if you hover over here, we needed 8 steel scaffolding, 6 light engineering blocks, 24 sheet metal blocks, and 3 heavy engineering blocks. So steel scaffolding, etc. we've done before, so you can see here, get off that box. steel fences and some steel ingots. What else do we need? The light engineering is just what I was doing in the previous episode, the iron and the iron mechanical components, etc. The sheet metal blocks is just for plates, so I've just ran a bunch of plates through the metal press over there. And the last one is the heavy engineering block, which is very similar to the light, except it uses steel. So I had to blast furnace up a bunch of iron into steel, bit of electrum, a couple of pistons, and this thing here, these are just steel and copper. So it's not overly hard to do, just a little bit of a pain in the backside. So to make this, I need these 4 items, and I'm pretty sure it's... Wait. Okay. Pretty sure it's just like this. So that's a cross of light in the middle. We want to go what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think it's like that, and then heavy on either end. Alright, and heavy at the front, light at the back. Heavy at the front, light at the back. What was it? Nothing in the middle. Oops. Ow. That's not a bad shot, buddy. I put another turret over there. Hooked him up to power, and I've also hooked him up to the item conduit coming from the farm so that he can auto stock himself with seeds. Now, I've just last night was a blood moon, so I probably needed to check. I think it was this one that was going off a lot. Need to check its ammo. No, it mustn't have been that one. Must be the oh, I suppose that one. The first stack was fairly empty. Yeah, one of them was just firing a ton. All I could hear most of the night was bang, bang, bang. Alright, let's, pretty sure it's just like this. Perhaps I had one too many light engineering blocks. Find out in a second. Yep, just had one too many. Oh, steel scaffold. One too many of them. Ow. I'm going to put another turret over in that corner. I have made a couple more. I'm going to put one over there. Once I get all these things linked up and have the power generation here, I'll put another turret over there. That will solve the problem. Alright, so this is hooked up now. This is ready to go. Power goes in here. And I thought I had the power stuff on me, but I guess not. So we'll go medium voltage. One cable. Might need to make some more, we'll see how we go. Depends if I can get the cable angle. No, I'm not going to. That's a bummer. Don't think that'll reach. I think it's far too far. Oh, no, it'll wait. Oh, look at that. That'll do for now. So that gets this thing power. And the next thing we need to do is give it some fluid. So I made some fluid conduits, just the basic ones. I know they're nothing flash. Actually, I don't want to bring it out of there, do I? I want to bring it out of here and into that side. So out of here, into there. Seed oil. Let's disable that one. So that should be pumping seed oil in. Or plant oil, sorry, I should say. Getting a little bit of plant oil. And then this other side, we'll do it the other way so it doesn't cause a drama like it did before. Disable that one, and then 1, 2, and that should get us the ethanol, and this should start producing biodiesel. Excellent. So that's a couple of buckets of, what have we got? Almost 3 buckets of biodiesel straight away from that little bit that we had. The ethanol is just going to tick over because this will be now processing what it has. And that was just a couple of stacks of sugarcane that I'd thrown in it earlier. This filter was set up for potatoes and wheat. I am trying to get this to sort of populate itself with wheat more than canola, but having a little bit of trouble getting it to have anything other than canola in it. How are you going here? I don't think I can pipe into the bottom. That's a bit of a weird one. Not that much of an issue. Just stock up on our ammo. Yeah, so I got tons of these seeds, and I really don't need tons of the seeds. I've got, you know, this chest here is chockers. Chock-a-block. I moved the filter from the output on this conduit, because it was just on the output. I've moved the filter to the input of the chest over there, so those seeds will only go up there. That should keep us out of trouble. Right, well that's that next step. After this, one is we need to really get a better source of materials. I just wish things like this worked. Just dump whatever I wanted in there. It will take all seeds, so any of the leftover seeds from breeding or anything like that, we can dump them in there and it will actually use that. But other than that, yeah, I need to work out the seed issue. So I may just do this circuit board. So I might cut camera here and go and make the new circuit board. So I'll probably just do, I may still do the 2 managed farms, like the regular ones. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I can do manual. Might have to be the manual one. I don't think I can do the managed. So the gourd farm is only a manual farm. But that's alright. If we do, let's see. Alright, I'll go and check it out. I'll probably end up doing maybe managed couple of wheat and a vegetable and a succulent, and we'll see how we go. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've changed the circuit around. You got the manual farm now, vegetable, gourd, and 2 crops. The wheat and stuff still seems alright. The industrial hemp's still growing. This all seems okay. I'm not exactly sure which way I've done it. I think north. So I'm pretty sure it's north. Hang on. Where's the soldering iron? Let's have a quick look. So in a manual farm, north, east, southwest. The north is that way. East, southwest. So this should be wheat. So these ones need to actually clear themselves out. So maybe when they... It's really weird because it's planted all this potato. Yep, okay, so vegetable. So the gourd farm should be east, so it should be this side. So I've planted a couple of pumpkin seeds. Oh, here we go. Please harvest it. Please. I don't know if it's going to. I was hoping this would work. If it doesn't, we may just... Oh! Woo! It works! So, excellent. So then we can... I'll get... Perhaps... and I'm just trying some garden soil here. So, garden soil is just the compost and dirt. I'm not sure whether it's going to make any difference. Just sort of give it a go. So that is working. I'm not sure if I should have put this row back here a bit. And I'm trying the RotaryCraft pumpkins here as well, see what happens. So I probably should have moved that in one. Or put a... Let's... I think I might actually just... Do I have fences on? Oh, I've got the steel fences. This will do for now. Just put that there so it can't place it here. It's going to fall that way, and I'm hoping that works. Be nice if it would harvest this. If it did, okay. If it did, that would be great. That would, solve my problems. I could do it. And funnily enough, the website does say that it can handle agrocraft crops, but I guess the past has shown that perhaps that's not the way it is. Okay, so we've got the refinery running. We've got a slightly better input in terms of we now have pumpkins growing. So let's make a crafter and set the crafter up to be able to export pumpkin seeds into there. So what have we got in the way of crafter? We've got the Ender IO crafter, which needs a Z logic controller, and the RF Tools ones, which require inductive metal blend, which I don't have a pulse jet furnace, so I don't think there's any other auto. Let's have a look. Is it auto workbench? What's the auto assembler? That might work. We can give this a go. Or there's the powered auto crafting unit. The BC auto workbench is unpowered. It's very slow, but it might work. So let's make both of these. We'll start with the BC one. So we just need a couple of stone gears and a crafting table. So that shouldn't be too hard to get. Yep, need one of these. So we need a crafting table. And then a couple of stone gears. Like so. Okay, so this is an auto workbench. And if you've watched the Natural Capital series, you'd know all about these things. They're a pain in the backside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up like here. Forgot about gravity. Let's get one of these then. See if I can put it on top of one of these. Okay, so the idea being I want it to remove... Ooh, that's a bit dodgy. So let's get pumpkin. And if I drop a pumpkin in here, that will be the recipe. 1 pumpkin equals 4 pumpkin seeds. And then all I need to do now is, I guess, get the pumpkins into it. So if we go on top here and go insert, and I'm going to need another filter, which is a pain. There's a filter. Requires 5 of them, 4 of them, and a chest. So a filter is a hopper surrounded by paper. Okay, basic item filter, we don't need anything else. And I'm going to give it a whitelist of pumpkin. So now I'm going to leave that one as it is for the moment because I'm not sure whether it pulls out the bottom or out the side. So let's connect up. So it's not going to matter too much, is it? Yes, I'll tidy this up later. This is really just me trying to get ideas to work. So you can see it's fairly slow. I'm just hoping that it will export. Okay, so let's see if we can remove these from the bottom. Dig a hole so I can stand in it. Okay, so if I change this to active without signal and then connect up that there. I need some of these to give this the filter. Let's see. Will you work? They're gone. I don't know where they went, but they're gone. Did they really go that quickly? So they're not in here. Oh wow. Did it? Okay. Let's throw a few more in there. And we'll watch in here and make sure it goes in here. Yep, okay. So don't know why it's doing 4 at a time. Perhaps the thing can do 4 at a time. Recipes say 80 ticks and it gives 80 millibuckets of plant oil. It's got power. Let's see if this shows quickly. I don't know. I'm not sure how much plant oil we're actually getting there. Anyway, that should work. That should be, I guess, sort of automated. That should continue on as long as we have some room for the pumpkins to go back in. I'm going to need to probably, as I said, I'm not sure if this is, I don't think this is potato area. I think this area this way might be, or that selection might be pumpkin, so to here. In which case, these ones aren't going to, actually let's just get rid of them. And I'm going to break that. Put this in here. So it can plant. They're gone. Not sure where they went. What section? It's the only thing I don't like about the farm is it's a little bit different in how it classes north. So I'm not sure if its north is here. But if I break that, what goes in its place? Yeah, so more canola goes in its place. So I'm looking that way. That says north to me. But north is supposed to be a vegetable farm, which I'm guessing it's like this section. But to me that's... Oh, hang on. That's north. Looking the wrong way. So this is north. So that would go to that line there. Okay. And then east is that way, so that would be all of this. So I need to break that one and that one, because it's not going to get them there. And I need to probably place them over here. So maybe there for now. And I'm guessing this isn't going to work. But that should be alright. I'll get a few more seeds and place them through here, which obviously is fairly easy to do. And I guess what I could almost do is get another golem and have him set up doing pumpkins, which might work. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Rest can go in here, I guess. I guess also with the pumpkins, it doesn't need to replant. What am I doing? I can go in here. Yeah, because they don't actually break. It's, you know, you got the stems. All right, that hopefully will get us a little bit further. Wow, a little bit further towards some plant oil, biodiesel. So I guess the next step in our little range here is one, I wouldn't mind finding out if biodiesel will work in like a Buildcraft engine. That would be interesting. I don't think it will. But two is to make the diesel generator, which is going to take a lot. of things. So it needs 6 generator blocks, 9 radiator blocks, and 27 heavy engineering blocks. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that for this episode. That's, I'll run out of time in my day to record, so that's not going to happen today. I will work on that between episodes. That's definitely something I want to do. Because that will just power for days then. We can make a bunch more of these capacitors up and then just switch it on and off based on a redstone signal, which will chew fuel, but I would be interested to find out what else biodiesel can be used in. So I thought, just for giggles, I don't know if it works, I have not tested it. I want to see if I can make a combustion engine. So that's some iron, some constantan, which is copper and nickel, I think. Let's see here. In a blast furnace, copper and nickel. So I've already done that, the copper and nickel. Let's have a look. So let's just make one. What's it going to hurt? Worst thing you can do is it doesn't work. Not all that worried. Let's see. So I need the iron. What else do I need? A bit of glass, a piston, and those plates. So let's get the constantan, or whatever it's called. 2 of them, and we'll turn them into plates. Like so. Let's grab a piece of redstone, make a piston. And then we want 2 iron gears. Oh, can you actually make Stirling engines in this? Okay, 2 iron gears. So iron gears, well, no, not that iron gear. Or really that one. Okay, so we need 2 of these, so that's fine. We need a little bit more wood. Where was it? There. So let's turn that into 1, 2. 2 wooden gears. 2 stone gears. 2 iron gears. Okay, so what else do I need? I'm going to need some iron. I'm going to need 1 piece of glass. Let's just do this. Because if I put it in here, I'll get the quite clear glass. And yes, I can convert it back. But it's fine. No, can't make combustion engine. Oh, I need the plates. Duh. Yeah. There. 1 combustion engine. So I guess for giggles, just want to see if it works. It will require water and some sort of fuel. Just if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, I'll try and find a oil spawn in the world. No. Alright, so that doesn't work. That's a bummer. Because that would have been cool. Alright, I'm going to cut here for just a second and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I've just had a look at the time and it's pretty close to wrapping up point. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here. We managed to get our refinery set up and a little bit more in the way of sustainability, I guess, in terms of production of pumpkins. So this I think this is actually full now, so it's full of biodiesel. This will be interesting to see whether we get a fair amount of plant oil come straight through. So 1324. Oh yeah, so it's definitely giving us, it's doing like 4 seeds in one hit, so it's giving us the right amount, which is cool. Oh yeah, so we got that going. I'm going to work on getting the next machine done, which is the heavy, which is the diesel generator. I was just looking through this here, and this, you can see here it says it's removed use Immersive Engineering Multi-Block Refinery to produce fuel instead. And I'm not sure, it does say oil to gasoline, but kerosene to gas, kerosene and oil equals gasoline. I don't know how to make kerosene. Diesel. So this is ChromatiCraft. Oh wow. So you can see it's fairly involved here. We've got oil into these things in a ChromatiCraft refinery, so maybe we might need to look into ChromatiCraft. I don't know if it's gated behind anything. Hopefully not. No, compressed iron. Wow, NEI's being a bit slow today. No, look, compressed iron. That's new. So we may be able to try and get into some ChromatiCraft. I'm fairly, I don't know, uneducated on ChromatiCraft. But again, also I haven't seen much oil around, so it may not be worth doing. I was just having a bit of a look on the map. I don't remember seeing oil in my vicinity, so it may be a case of searching it out. Oh, hang on, we've got a bit of a desert over here. We might be able to get oil over there. How far away is that? It's a fair hike. We don't have ender tanks or anything, I don't think. But yeah, we'll need to work something out. Definitely work out how to get some oil. Alright, thank you as always for watching. Please leave your comments in the section below, and if you like the video, give that thumbs up button a little hit. And I hope you join me for the next one. Thanks for watching. See you later.